wants is stages with as little space as possible. He doesn't want to let Samus get comfortable and have space. That's definitely going to be a very important part because that's one of Samus's glaring weaknesses. Once somebody's in there and already hitting her, that disadvantage is pretty tough, regardless.
And what you have just described, it sounds like Bayonetta to me, sir.
Absolutely.
So let's see what's...
We're going to see Bloom push that as much as possible, and sisqui try to avoid it.
Let's get on into it, baby. It's the winner's final. What's the crack, lads? As sisqui starting a little bit slow now, managing to eat a couple of strings now. Absolutely. So going for the recovery as well.
Look at that left coverage.
Ooh, the footstool.
Yeah.
That's what we like to see. Able to get out safely. Yeah, those up specials are going to tell a very, very large story here. I'm curious how specific they're going to be used.
Definitely, and you know what? So far, Bloom does have him in the palm of his hand, just be able to pull out those crash bombs midair, getting as much damage as possible.
We got that right. Luckily, Samus, a very hefty. Well, they're like a collection of cells, aren't they? So absolutely. Just a very hefty thing.
Oh, that DI! Good lord!
Jesus, the Joy-Con drift DI was exactly what we needed there.
Yep, that DI was definitely in lost and found. Wasn't ready to just. Yeah, it wasn't ready to be collected either.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Bloom with a very explosive start. Looks like sisqui now has the advantage. And sisqui, I think, this is a game of advantage stakes as well.
Yeah,
as well as everything else. Like, sisqui with advantage is ludicrously hard to deal with.
Exactly. Advantage doesn't necessarily mean combo game. Just keeping them at ledge, having that positioning, and just, it is literally in the name advantage.
Yeah.
Speaking of
not
advantage,
again, sir!
Ooh, disgusting. And you know what? Bloom's one of the few players that's able to just consistently get those offstage kills.
I just have, I've watched a lot of Bloom, right? And I just don't see those confirmed super often.
Yeah.
Is he like holding back on us? Are we just not worth it?
Yeah, I'm just wondering now,
What else is he hiding, I wonder?
Whoa, that
time for a free recovery.
Oh, yeah. The air dodge from there would have been not enough. And you know what? sisqui was able to call that out.
Yeah, you'll have to see it. sisqui definitely with a lot of work to do to come back, though.
Absolutely. This is a huge issue. Like, Bayo, as I've mentioned before, is one of the worst characters to be behind versus just the damage that she does.
I love the meatiness of that call out. That was that was definitely sending a message. Sends him up, sends him out. Absolutely. Making the way back. Ooh, I love the wall fling. That was pretty sweet.
Yep. And the extended hurt box from holding those guns down. Look at that. Did you see that witch time? I'm pretty sure he was anticipating an up B there.
Yeah. Definitely I would have anticipated that is for sure. More fun. Keep a little bit skip now. Up special. Beautiful stuff.
That's tough. Look, Bayo's one of the few characters that can be flexible when it comes to punishing you mid-air. Very strong options.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
Good
So
time to mix it up.
Yeah, just really crafty with the movement, right?
Yeah. Because like the use of Bloom's Witch Time always really just amazes me how kind of creative it is. Like he'll use it just to reposition himself, basically.
Absolutely, yeah. You know what? That one time Bloom got caught slacking under the field pressure. Never mind. Who else got caught slacking? It was definitely not Bloom. It was sisqui that time.
The guy's got Halo platform invincibility. There is nowhere to run.
He just went there swinging.
He's just chasing at you.
Just swinging like a silverback. Just immediately went just straight down there.
Exactly, and yeah, very clearly, like, not the most stompy of games, of course, but Bloom definitely looking very consistently strong.
Yeah, that was a very convincing game, if I say so myself. Definitely, like just being able to have that immediate switch to be like, I'm going to edgeguard you as aggressively as possible, right here and there. Either way.
To see. Let's get on into it. Now we've got an extra platform in the mix there, Mystic.
Right at the top, and you know what? That's the part that makes Samus up B extremely lagless.
Yeah, do you know what would be great if Samus's up B was actually kind of like the height of that platform?
Yeah, just about right. Yeah, that.
Oh no! So we're getting on into a string, chasing him off good fair just to mix up the aggressive option.
Ooh. I thought they lost their jump there.
God, why do we even bother having ground, man?
Exactly. Most of this set has been mid there.
That's what we'd like to see, forcing him up, forcing him out. I love the delay!
Did you see the in real-time adaptation to the SDI? And God, this combo game is insane.
It's absolutely filthy now. Good job holding the shield on that fair. Nice and safe for sisqui to go for those. Clash as well. Well, those clashes, just like before, it is a win for sisqui. He does get a little bit more out of it.
Oh, wow, that grab.
Shots, that was pretty long, buddy.
Yep.
Oh,
Shield that punish.
you saw the shield wiggle as well. Like he was ready.
He was fully primed and ready to go for that punish. Absolutely.
Oh, setting him up. Oh,
That air dodge.
oh, I like the reversal as well. Gonna make it all the way down.
Dodge punish. That air dodge punish was beautiful. Almost tried to follow up with the afterburner kick read, but wasn't able to. Regardless, sisqui is still a stock ahead Bloom.
Yeah, looking pretty good right now. That tri-flat doing a lot of work, and he's just keeping the aggression on. The advantage state from sisqui is the stuff of nightmares.
Absolutely.
And Bloom, you gotta wake up, son, or else he is going to just devour you.
He's just cycling through all the ledge options like it's part of his shopping list, just collecting them one by one. And you know what? Almost got the kill.
Bread, milk, eggs, up special out of shield.
And he does it again. Not gonna get. Yeah, not able to kill. I don't think so. It's hard.
There's the jab, but will it do it?
Yeah.
Certainly.
The growth was more than enough. Just about. Okay, this is a lot more doable now for Bloom. Just a couple of interactions here and there, you know?
Yeah, one or two, you know. Let's see what he can get off of this. We're up to 40. Can I see 50? Reversal.
That reversal was
Fantastic.
really good. You know what? If he actually hit that witch twist all the way up in the air, he might have actually died.
I would agree. That definitely would have been the comeback that Bloom
Ooh,
needed. The
somebody has-
controller's running out of batteries, man! Watch out!
Low battery here.
Any low battery lovers in the audience?
Absolutely.
I'm going to hear some noise as Bloom4Eva really got to find something. Bit of a clash now, but it is Bloom who pulls the trigger and eats a grab.
That dash grab
turn around, man.
Yeah. For that air dodge.
Yep, catches him sleeping. Fantastic stuff going all the way up, but he's going to retreat to ledge now. Oh, instant tether cancel is so good.
Oh,
Trips out of the jab.
Did that with it out of the upper. Upbeat immediately, yep.
You gotta watch out, man. It is such a reliable option. Drops the shield just a little bit too early, and now it's looking pretty dicey for Bloom. He's gonna find a kill very soon. The guns come out. The air dodge is perfect.
Wow, very weird interaction there. Forward, they're not fully working. Ooh, sisqui.
Bombs coming out. Which time was perfect.
Look at that, the way they're tilting that shield. You can tell they're looking for the upbeat. Almost killed.
Almost their angle just a little bit sour there. Gonna see if he can make it back.
The double
parry.
This guy is on fire. The double parry. The amount of confidence to just do that. He was like, you're definitely going to hit me twice here, and I'm not going to let it happen. Not at all.
And, you know, not to do, like, sisqui played that incredible. That advantage was just, it's like having a plastic bag over your head, man.
That was a 2-stock, by the way.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. That was nuts. That was convincing. Very good, like, just reversal game in general from sisqui there. Just, he's just able to punish Bloom for just being in the air that time a lot harder than before. And the ledge trap is so hard to deal with. Being able to deal with Crash Bomber properly, quote unquote, is one of the hardest things ever. Sometimes you just got to hold ledge, depending on how they position it. Other times, if they do it over the edge, your only counterplay is to hit them first at that point while they're doing it. Otherwise, more or less, they've got all of you covered. All of your options covered.
Exactly. And speaking of having options covered, Bloom has used the, the ancient technique of take the platform away, get it away, get rid of it, please. Because that was so instrumental in sisqui's success. I think it's going to be a little bit more creative now.
Oh, look at that air dodge read. But it doesn't matter. He gets reversal immediately. 82% on sisqui.
Looking pretty rough, and see if Bloom can push it all of the way up. Special Light Shield is just so strong for dealing with what Bloom wants to achieve as we send him up into the air once again. Oh, you missed the tech, buddy, but he's still quite all right. And that's the second stage tech that he's missed, which is interesting.
Yeah.
You know?
To be fair, it's pretty hard to predict how Bayonetta's going to hit. So, makes sense. Okay, look at that. That Tomahawk into immediate shield.
Doesn't quite get it.
Look at that. The patience to just wait there. Just wait for that neutral air dodge.
Oh, tries to go for it again. Not going to fall through this time, though, buddy. 182. A jab will do it, but we're going to send him up into the air. Can we find a back air?
Just being able to just drift like that. Strong hit in air, not killing at 190. Okay, side B. Not quite.
Stuff. There's no air dodge.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty simple. Ooh, the jab coming out just fast enough.
Yeah. It looked like Bloom wanted it.
Wedge time, but it avoids it.
Down throw is going to kill, definitely, 100%. So Bloom is now 45% up with a full stock surplus. This is going to be extremely difficult for sisqui.
They've got that right, and I don't like... What the
follow.
the hell is going on? He
He
jumps.
murdered him. Deletos.
Right.
That was
So all of that happened off screen. So sisqui jumped down, wall jumped off of the kind of pole that PS2 sits on.
Exactly.
And Bloom just chased him.
He just chased him knowing that he's going to do that.
Also having a wall jump, by the way.
Exactly. And then immediately into the witch twist down there, just murdering him. Oh.
Fabulous, fabulous stuff. We have seen...
Oh my god, the awareness there, and the forward smash wasn't DI at all. sisqui didn't expect it.
Definitely not. What will you do when I take your third platform away, sisqui?
Exactly, and you know what? That was another 2-stock, but in the favor of Bloom. And I'm pretty sure it's flavorful enough to describe how much he's adapted that game.
Oh yeah, and don't get me wrong, that was cool as hell.
Absolutely. Dude, he went all the way down to the part where most people don't think he will jump. Went down there, and he chased him there. And he's like, "You're going to die. I will trade this stock at the very least." And he did exactly that.
It's fabulous stuff.
Yeah.
We're on to small battlefield. Looks like
Makes
it's
sense.
gonna be. Yeah, no, I think it's basically PS2 once again, but sisqui definitely can get a lot of mileage if he plays his cards right. Oh, good parry. Now to get a multi-hit though, he's a little bit too awkward on the positioning.
Absolutely. Okay, able to get a reversal. Wow, yeah, just up heads, empty space there and gets punished hard for him.
Or burns the early air dodge as well. He can't get it down to the ground, and he's really suffering.
Oh my god!
Just chase him to the ends! Send him to the abyss!
He just, yeah. That was a stairway to heaven type of beat, and you know what? He just followed his SDI and gave us a reminiscence of some Smash Bros. Bayo right there.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
If you wake up screaming tonight, you know why. As sisqui able to get a very, very clean return.
Exactly.
Evened out.
And you know what? Back to even. Same percent. But you know what? Bloom has the up tilt and it's going to be huge. 40%. Look at that. Just rolled away, giving Samus that space.
The shield angling as well. sisqui is always just so prepared when he goes into shield. He just knows exactly what's going to happen next.
Absolutely.
Very interesting to see.
Right, it's going to be pretty difficult for sisqui. Even the fast full air dodge wasn't enough to escape Bayo. Bayo is just ruthless with that.
Yep, and Bloom4Eva waiting out.
Oh, that air dodge
as well.
I thought he was just going to down smash that air dodge. I'm not going to lie.
Interesting reaction there, but you just can't get away with those bad boys. Which time into the reversal, into the up tilt, into the back air.
Oh, look at those guns just interrupting that.
Yeah, sisqui is one jab away from death right now, but does definitely have a couple of tricks. Obviously, there's the grab, and now sisqui can pull it all the way home because he's got a little bit of resource, a little bit of stage to play with. He does get the instant dash attack.
Oh, the punish for the afterburner kick on shield. Immediately back airs out of there.
And that's the way. Well, that's the way you've got to play against Bayo in general. It's what sisqui is doing so well, and what Mr. R showcased as well. You know, you can sit there and you can watch 15 cutscenes.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, you're still alive. You just need stage control, and you just need a little opening, and you can always double that damage back.
Bloom is scrapping really hard. Almost died a couple of times there, but got a double afterburner kick into the back air. Was able to secure it that time.
Got that right. Bloom4Eva looking to make this a 3-1, but it's sisqui with the lead. He wants to get the download. He is not happy about that last game, and he is showing it.
Oh, looks like he planned for that witch time.
Sends him up, sends him into the air, keeps the pressure on. We're back into the stratosphere,
oh, no.
baby! And we're almost out, but that's Samus a little too hefty. Let's go again. Let's give him another.
Oh my god!
Give the people what they want.
I am surprised Witch Twist didn't kill that. He's still going.
Still going. His feet won't touch the ground, but he's gonna bury you 6 feet under if you're not too careful. sisqui finally a little bit of stage control.
That wasn't just a cutscene. That was an entire movie right there. Oh my god.
And the star was sisqui for keeping his cool. He's got to feel good about that one.
Absolutely. I mean, he must have had a heart attack and a half up there. Just multiple up Bs that almost just took him off the top. Like, wow, that was super intense.
Kill sparks were flying. What can I say?
Yep, sparks are flying here and there, and
even the scoreboard says 3-1. Like I was certain.
Yeah.
I would have you know, my overdraft I would have thrown on that game.
Exactly, honestly.
But that's all right. That's all right.
So we are going into Game 5. This is a very exciting set.
Super exciting.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Oh, that's what we
Understandable.
yeah.
Yeah,
just
so
a heads up, by the way, Ambler, the god who runs this stream, that was not his mistake. That was
yeah.
some useless buffoon over at SSBU like headquarters. That's all right. Oh, it's EO. Never mind.
Either way, we are going to run it back to small battlefield.
Got that right.
It is definitely 2-2.
Beautiful stuff. And it is the run back, and you know, as much as I want to say it, Bloom, I do feel like Bloom wins these, but sisqui never one to give up.
Absolutely. Look at that. They're just feeling each other out with movement, rolling in and out, seeing what's going to happen.
Oh, the dip with the up air was a fantastic maneuver there. sisqui getting a lot
I'm not sure if
mileage
it's just
out of
me, but Bloom is shielding a lot, and he's getting grabbed a lot for it right
Yeah, definitely. Like, you saw, like that would have been another one right there.
now. Yeah, exactly.
For whatever reason, yeah, he was just sprinting up to sisqui and then shielding.
Absolutely. And you know what? Shielding versus Samus is not a good idea, considering how plus charge shot is, as well as just many other factors. Gets grabbed again, and we saw that was a landing shield.
Yeah, it's pretty rough now. Can be able to avoid it. Goes for her own.
dear.
Another tilt.
Absolutely. The normals come first because he gets most of his damage from there. Okay, there we go. Off the platform. Not this
Stuff.
time.
Oh, tries to go for the reversal up here. I do respect it, but Bloom4Eva respect you as the
Wow.
comes out very early.
Very, very early.
Another one!
Yeah. I mean, we both saw it. Exactly. This is insane. Which time? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, that was so planned. They had it, but it doesn't matter. They still react to every situation. Just enough.
If that doesn't do it, there are several more plans in the chest, let me tell you.
Absolutely. That dash attack immediately bursted him into flames, like, just took him off the top.
Yeah, sisqui doing a fantastic job at maintaining composure here.
Oh,
He's so
unfortunate.
scary.
But he does shoot him up on the side of the blaster.
Catch him at the very edge. A little bit of free charge for Samus there, and man, Bloom4Eva going to eat a massive chunk of that little mistake of
Absolutely.
being alive.
There's going to be huge damage using the platform to extend there. That might be it. If
Could
he's...
it be it? Sends him
Oh,
up.
off the top! Oh my god, that DI. I'm pretty sure they wanted to not die off the side as much as possible, so they tried to DI in, but the only thing that did was just take him off the top.
It's cruel, the kind of stuff that Bloom puts you through. We're going to see if sisqui can find something crazy
And you see,
on their own.
like right there, he took him from ledge all the way to the platform, and even now he's pressuring him. The afterburner kick, that time not able to punch out his shield. This is rough. Very aggressive situation.
That down tilt, such a good option against Samus.
Absolutely, and look at that. Stellar reaction time from Bloom, not letting him get away.
Oh,
Taunting!
the taunt is in as well. See
That's
what
a
they can
rare
do.
Bloom taunt. I do not see those often. Immediate afterburner kick. That conversion
That's
is disgusting.
gotta be it.
No, hold on. Forward air. Not quite.
Hold it.
Back air.
Hey.
Yeah, you were grabbing thin air there, my friend. And Bloom just cleaning him up.
Insane, man.
Yeah, that was nuts.
There's the 3-2 we were looking for.
Bloom.
What?
Yeah, Bloom.
Bloom.
God, Bloom. He was just able to adapt to the SDI every single time, and just it made it look like he was going to kill him no matter what. All the way into the blast zone. And sisqi's SDI was really good, but Bloom is just really good at reacting as well, so it made it not
It was
matter.
ludicrous. It was
Yeah.
just absurd. And you know what? I would not be surprised if we got 10 more games of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That is very, very likely. But before we
Absolutely.
get there, Bloom is going to sit nice and pretty in Grand Finals, which is what we love to see. Meanwhile, I think it might be that time again. Hello there, folks. We have got one more giveaway to announce. You have seen it on that there Twitter. And you know what? We're going to announce the winner right now. The new proud owner